What's good? What's good? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So we all banked today, right? So everybody banked today, right? Fucking headphones, man. You called this, bro? What's going on, bro? I'm telling you guys, man. Yo, get the fuck in there, bro. There we go. Yeah, bro. So look. Hold on, let me pause the music real quick so I can tell you guys what happened. Basically, the bottom was called here on live. We took the trade, and yeah, we were in this the entire time. I mean, bro, like, this is 1,000 points, 1,000-point move. Yeah, just had my biggest day trading of the year. Absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. So yeah, I posted the trade recap for it on the YouTube. So if you guys go to my video or the videos, you guys will see the trade recap. It's all posted. It's there. Yeah, I mean, start to finish, it was absolutely amazing. Like, they're literally, it couldn't have been any better. Honestly, it could not have been any better than it was. You know what I'm saying? It was absolutely insane. So, yeah, pretty wild, right? Pretty wild. Hopefully you guys were able to bank on that as well. I know a lot of you guys were in the trade, so that's what I like to see. Yeah, I mean, absolute fucking banger, bro. Absolute fucking banger. Such a good way to start this month. Like, we're already off to an amazing, amazing start of August. I mean, realistically, guys, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. If it was up to me and I didn't want to, like, come on here and stream for you guys, I'm not even lying, bro. I swear to God, I would call it a month. I would go, like, travel somewhere and, like, just chill, bro. Like, I would just chill. I wouldn't even touch the market. I would just, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, if it was up to me, that's what I would do. But I want to be here and I enjoy being here. So, you know, here we are and we're back again. A few hours later, we're back. So yeah. Best way to sponsor a New York trip? I know, right? Best way to sponsor the New York trip, bro. Bentley Joe, this trade will even sponsor the Miami trip. This one will sponsor the Miami trip too, but I'm not going to lie, we're going to have another one of those before Miami. I guarantee it. I can guarantee we're going to have another one of those before Miami as well. 100%. Okay, so let me give you guys a bit of a recap, outlook, whatever. Let's look at what's going on here, okay? So first and foremost, obviously, we are very, very bullish, right? Extremely, extremely bullish. We went down, we hit the level. We are very bullish from that level to 337.50. You know, and let me just, I've been updating you guys on the Robinhood position too. So I'm going to show you guys that as well. But the calls that I have are in the money, up almost 200%. Low-key, I don't think you guys can tell. But Yeah, I mean, that is a phenomenal looking chart if I've ever seen one. So, yeah, calls are absolutely printing. The trade from last night, like futures trade, absolutely printed as well. Like everything was just it was perfect. Now, where do we go next? Okay. So obviously we're not going to just randomly switch to bearish now. We do have a clear break of structure, okay? On the daily time frame, we now have a break of structure. Not only do we have a break of structure, we also have a daily change in state of delivery coming out of the monthly fair value gap, okay? So we have the break of structure, the change in state of delivery, and so now we know we have pretty much officially confirmed that this thing is 100% bullish, okay? This is also the start to us taking out this low resistance liquidity. So from top to bottom, it took us 56 days, almost 2 months to actually it's over 2 months, right? It's over 2 months, but it's 56 trading days of downwards price action here. And so far, so we can measure the move, right? 12% down, 3,900 points, 12% lower in 56 days, okay? And in 3 days, we are up 10%, okay? So another 2%, we're at all-time highs, right? So very, very clearly, like a lot of this low resistance liquidity is being taken out, it's going to continue being taken out. And we're going to play into the move pretty much every single day, right? Every single day, we come into the market, we're looking for an open, low, high close, okay? And that's the easiest way that you can do this. Open, low, high close every single day. That's it. Very, very, very easy, okay? I did give the Robinhood calls in the premium Discord, yes. But, yeah, so, you know, the weekly's bullish, monthly's bullish. Like this monthly, I would say, should go and hit the all-time high level, okay? We're not very far. 1,200 points away, right? 1,200 points away. We're not very far at all. So now pretty much I would like to see market reach into this high, which is 3062. I would like to see that. Once we sweep this 3062 high, more than likely we're going to have a bit of a pullback, okay? It's going to pull back a little bit. I need everybody to not freak out when it pulls back. You guys understand? Because it's going to have like a bit of a pullback like this, and people are going to be like, oh my God, it's over. We're going back to all-time lows. Relax, okay? It's going to pull back, okay? It's going to pull back. We're going to sweep this high. It's 100% going to pull back. It's going to pull back, and that will be an opportunity to get another swing in and continue taking that to new all-time highs, right? So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts coming into the next coming few days. I told you guys tonight and tomorrow night would pretty much be, well, actually Monday and Tuesday would be ideally the best trading days this entire week because we have NFP towards the end of the week. So the closer we get to Friday, the worse price action gets, right? Until Friday's news event. After Friday's news event, it starts to be, you know, a lot cleaner. Obviously, Monday's already over. You know, fantastic day. Tuesday's also over. Fantastic day. We're now into Wednesday, right? This is now Wednesday's session. Wednesday's daily candle here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what this does. But I don't have much expectations coming into a day like this, especially after the massive, massive move that we got. Like, obviously, we can't expect like constant movement, you know? So we got a beautiful, beautiful move. It's probably going to consolidate is my guess. Range is going to be very, very small. And, you know, we'll see what we can make of it. You know, but 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I do have my TPT accounts that I told you guys I was going to load up on. So I do have those. And that's what we'll be trading, okay? So for whoever is a little behind, we are pretty much restarting the TPT challenge. And last month we did the TPT challenge. It was 5 accounts, went from eval to payout, 2 payouts actually on stream. We took about 20 grand from TPT last month, and we're gonna look to do the same thing this month again. I was going to be doing the Lucids, but I switched over and I'm doing TPTs again. And the reason why is because you could just make way, way, way more. So it just makes more sense. Nay, what's good, brother? So the TPT account that I was trading last night, we're at $60,000 almost, right? We're $300 actually. Yeah, $300 off of $60,000. So this account is $10,000 in profit, which is awesome. And then we have our fresh stack of evals right here, right? This one is a fresh funded, no drawdown or anything. And then we have a fresh stack of evals right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 because this one's already passed. So yeah, these 4 are pretty much what we're going to be trading to have a brand new, like fresh 5 stack. And then this TPT, obviously, we're going to leave alone because it's up 10 bandalones. So I'm just going to take a fat payout on this one by the end of the day today. I'm going to take... Matter of fact, has the TPT dashboard updated? Has TPT dashboard updated yet? Okay. You guys ready? From one trade, by the way. All of this from one trade, by the way. Okay, here we are. So let me just share this real quick so you guys can all see. I enjoy doing this live because then nobody can come in here and talk shit and be like, oh, you know, blah, blah, whatever, whatever, you know? Can't talk any shit anymore. Okay. Boom. Look at that, bruh. Withdraw. Oh, fuck off, man. Can't even copy paste shit. There you go. The most free 6 grand you will ever get. Brody. We doing? Broker maintenance? Broski. Just ruined my moment, bro. It ruined my moment. Absolutely ridiculous. Moment ruined. Moment ruined. Whatever. It's all right. Yo, let's pretend we didn't do that and we'll do it again when it works, okay? Don't worry. TPT equivalent of spinning the wheel? I know, bro. I know. I know, man. Oh, wait. Hold on. Before I start the music back up, I didn't even talk about what I'm looking for today. Okay, so for today, by the way, same thing. We're looking for the same exact thing as yesterday. We're looking for open, low, and then high and close, okay? Open, low, high, close. Open, low, high, close. The daily right here and the 4-hour, obviously there's an open and a high. There's no low. Where's the high going to get put in? The high will most likely be right here, this 4-hour Wixie. That's what I'm watching. I'm watching the 4-hour Wixie. And then the low is going to be somewhere inside of this 4-hour fair value gap. I have 732.5 and 648.25. Mark both of those levels, okay? Because this is very likely to be the low. So, yeah. And then we'll watch this. Again, we are going to be trading these evals. So, I'm going to hook them up to my trade evade because I'm going to copy trade them. Oh, and then let me pull them up. Let me put them up here. Mm-hmm. 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 Let me just get in here. Okay. There we go. All right, good. Okay, very good. We'll use that. And let me just make sure I have a group for all of these. There we go. Okay, we'll be trading 5 micros at a time pretty much. So I have it loaded up. We're ready to go. Yeah, that's it. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. You okay? I'm making an omelet? Bro, share, bro. No mods in here for me to beef with right now. I guess I have no choice but to fight with Yasi. Brandon, I got you. I got you, Brandon. I'm going to give away a few counts in a little bit. And I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Hold up. Let me get a water, guys. Wait. Just had to pour myself a vodka on the rocks. Got a vodka on the rocks real quick. That's how you really trade for real. That's the real secret to being a good trader. Is a vodka on the rocks. Everybody like the stream, man. Everybody like the stream. Everybody like the stream. 4-hour Wixie tops and 1-hour Wixie. 1-hour Wixie already got hit. The 4-hour one didn't. 1-hour Wixie was all the way up here. It already got hit. Bam sucks. Bam's not even here to defend himself, bro. You can't be taught. Oh, wait, no. Bam's here. Never mind. Sorry. The track? The track is called Never Alone by Who Made Who. How are you able to do it so effortlessly? I'm on my second funded and can't seem to get above 1K profit. I get there and then get back to 50K. It's happened 2 times now. Any advice? My brother. I can't even begin to explain to you the dumb ass shit that I was doing when I was on my second funded, bro. So you're not doing too bad. Okay? You're not doing too bad. You're fine. It takes a lot of time to get to this point. I can do it effortlessly now, or make it look like it's effortless at least. But you know, you just don't know about the shit that I had to go through to get to this point. I had to go through a lot of shit to get to this point. You know? I think that's with everybody though, you know? Like, you can't just look at somebody that's even semi-successful and be like, oh, dude, you make it look really easy. Like, it's gonna look, if somebody's really good at what they do, they're gonna make it look easy. But, you know, you just don't understand all the work that went into it behind the scenes. So just because they make it look easy doesn't mean it is, right? That's just a sign of somebody that is really good at what they do. Rue, what's good, bro? Rue, what's good? My brother's blown more funds than people have evals. Fiona. Ruby's in here? Yo, Ruby, what's good? Double taps and roses is crazy. I'm on my 600 account and other 5 got decimated. Prefer options or futures? I prefer futures, bro, but like, you can make a lot of money on options too. Right now I'm doing both, right? Like, I have an options position and I have a futures position. I have both. So I think the best thing to do is swing trade options and day trade futures. That's probably like the best thing to do. I tip my hat to you. Thanks again, Goat. Of course, bro. Yo, guys, type a 1 in the chat if you guys took the trade from last night and you guys are green today. You guys woke up to green today. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys took it from last night and you're green today. I just want to see. Social experiment. Oh my god, bro. Wow. So basically, if you didn't make money today, unfortunately, it is a skill issue. You know? Because everybody made money today. I woke up to my eval getting passed? Hell yeah. I'm not trading all the TPTs today. I'm not trading all of them. Okay, so for the TPTs, this is the one from last night, right? This is 10K in profit. I literally I just had a massive epic fail. I tried withdrawing 7 grand from this and they're having broker maintenance or whatever. So I can't withdraw, but this is almost $10,000 in profit. This is brand new. And then these 4 are evals, which we're going to be trading here right now. So yeah, that's where we're at. Close my position at the weekly high. That's not bad either. That's not bad. What was your entry? My entry was the 1 minute fair value gap, or 1 minute CSD all the way down here from this fair value gap right here. Right around here is where my entry was. So look at this. Look at TS, bro. Bro to G. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was generational entry. But yeah, that was my entry. Okay, almost 4-hour Wixie here. So we'll look to short this back down and then see what it does. Like 0 drawdown. There was pretty much 0 drawdown. Yeah, there actually genuinely was almost 0 drawdown. Broker issue. And it's like broker maintenance that they're doing, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen that before. Copied it on 3 fundies. Let's go. Short looks bullish. It's not bullish yet. It needs to go lower first. So we opened up this daily. It needs to go put in a lower wick. Okay. Same as last night, right? Last night we opened up. We had to put in a lower wick, right? In order for us to go higher, we had to go lower first. So we opened up here. We went lower into the 4-hour gap and then we went higher. Same thing. Open needs to go lower first and then needs to go higher. So yeah. Does it every night? All right, I'm just going to do it tomorrow and I'll just do it in the morning then. It's all right. No big deal. Is a Wixie a pity array? A Wixie, yeah, it's we call it a Wixie. That's not the actual term. Basically, it's a Wick CE. We just call it a Wixie, but it's a rejection block. That's what it is. They might get back online in a bit. I'll try it again in a little bit. My TP from last night's trade? Well, it blew right past my TPs. Like, I didn't really have a solid TP. I knew this shit was going to continue going higher and higher. So I didn't have a TP. I never set a sell limit. I was in. And when I woke up, I was still in. How many cons did you use today for that 10K trade? One mini. One single mini. Was there an entry on your model between 9:30 and 11 that you could have taken? No, I don't think so, bro. It was just relentlessly pumping. Between 9:30 and 11, no. There was one right here at 12. This 12 p.m. candle came down into this 15-minute gap. That would have been the only entry that I would have seen if I didn't take the overnight long. Think it's gonna pump down a little? I don't know. Not pump down, but like a bit of a retrace. It'll be slow. It's gonna be slow today. It's 100% gonna be slow today. So like this area here, down here, and then from this area all the way back up again. We're not looking for like a crazy big bearish move. Just a little bit, just enough. Here's 10 p.m. by the way, guys. Here's 10 p.m. You can keep trades overnight on the eval or just in the pro. On the eval as well, bro. You killed it. Thanks, bro. Explain why that's a valid Wixie. This 4-hour right here. I mean, a perfectly valid Wixie. Yesterday's high. EDH. How much do you plan on risking for this possible short? Not much, bro. Not much. Maybe I'll probably do 5 micros, but like it's not gonna have that much risk on it. Let me load up my... Okay, yeah, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rumble. 5 micros is probably the size that I'm going to use here. Evals only, okay? Evals only. I'm not trading the fundeds on this. Evals only. Let's go. How to trade intraday TPT Pro account? Yo, listen. Listen, guys. I need everybody to listen up, okay? This is like the #1 question that I get. Oh, how do I manage intraday trailing drawdown on TPT? Listen. If you struggle with managing intraday trailing drawdown on TPT, get your accounts using code key, of course, for 40% and no activation. Pull up to the stream. I'm going to trade them here in front of you from eval to funded to payout. Okay, so I'll show you exactly how I do it, how I manage trailing drawdown, and I'll do it live. It's better than me. It's better than me just telling you like, oh, this is how I do it. You get to actually see it. So get your accounts, pull up. Okay, pull up to the streams and just watch. I'm telling you guys, the intraday trailing drawdown on TPT is not difficult. It is very easy. It's very, very easy. Bro, I think Shinobi logged into my Lucid account and blew it. What? That is crazy. There's no way you're being serious. There's no way you're being... I don't know if I believe you. How often do you stream? Every night, bro. Every night. Every night. You have a paid membership? This is it? I do. I do have it paid as well. I do. You missed some nights, brother? Definitely not. I mean, yo, look. Just go back and look. Literally go to the live. It'll tell you. 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. I'm here every night, bro. I was gone. I was gone to University of Michigan teaching that class, and I still was live every night. How'd you take the long and believe in it? Bro, I've been believing in that long before we even started going up. Before we even reversed at the low, I've been believing in the long. Best day trader here, though, for sure. I appreciate you, Gen 3 Camry. You're a great guy, man. What does your paid Discord consist of? You know, imagine everything you guys get here, and then imagine how much more is in the paid side, bro. Now, on a real note, though, you don't really need the paid side, bro. Like, genuinely, I think you can just be profitable just off of this, the YouTube streams alone. Real shit. I think you can just be profitable off of this alone. We do offer a lot in the premium side, but it's not necessary. It's not needed. Free movies? Yeah, bro, we do free movie. We do movie nights. This is true. This is true. Yo, Jay, that is crazy, Jay. Let's not spread these allegations. Blew it today on my last save getting the payout. Come on, man. Can't be doing that. Got my first payout from free streams and mini series before joining premium. Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Exactly. Like, premium is like, if you want to join and like you feel like you want more, sure, bro, go ahead. But I'm serious, you don't need it. You genuinely don't. Just pull up to the streams. It's more than enough. Yassi deserves a free spin. Yo, where is Yassi getting all these, like, personal glazers from? Like, how are people, like, pulling up and you don't even know Yassi, bro? What do you mean? Random people pulling up. Yo, Yassi needs a spin. Yassi needs a spin. Give Yassi a MacBook. What is going on, bro? Bro just banned Yassi. She's my neighbor. Wait, is that for real? Yassi, is that actually your neighbor? May I have one? You know what, Rurzy? Because of how nicely you asked, I'm gonna give you a spin. All right, Rurzy, here you go, bro. Since you asked so nicely, look at the politest way to ask somebody. So here you go, bro. Here's your spin. You ready? Everybody pre-fire the W. Pre-fire the W. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That was cheating, bro. That was cheating. Rurzy, you get a lucid 50K. Rurzy, you get a lucid 50K. Type in the general chat, Rurzy. Type in the general chat in the Discord. You get a lucid 50K. Yeah, bro, that was cheating, bro. The wheel was, that was crazy cheating by the wheel, bro. That was insane cheating by the wheel. Type in the general chat, Rurzy. Where's Nick? Where's Nick? Is Nick here? Where's Rurzy? Rurzy. Wait, is that actually Rurzy? Confirm? Okay, the name is Rurzy in the okay. All right. Let me get you your account, Rurzy. Rurzy, where are you at? I got you. All right, Rosie, there's your Lucid 50K flex. Enjoy. Congratulations. Yo, Nick. So, Nick, I actually went back. All right. And I did some of my own due diligence to see, you know, what transpired at the hours between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time 2 days ago or yesterday. All right. Personally went through and I checked it and I verified everything, okay? So, Nick, welcome to the premium for free. Free premium for Nick. Welcome to the premium. W Nick, bro. W Nick. Let's go. What a pillar. Absolute pillar of the free community is now in the premium as well. We are absolutely excited to have you in, man. Hopefully you do great things. But Yasi did not win a MacBook. But you did win your free premium. So welcome in and glad to have you, bro. We're glad to have you. I probably just woke up my neighbors. I'm feeling real generous, bro. All right. Because we had such an amazing day. We gotta, like, you know, do something. We gotta give back a little bit. All right. Which is better, TPT or Lucid Daily? TPT, in my opinion, for sure. TPT, in my opinion, for sure. Yo, no. Let's not do this. If you ask for a spin, you're no longer getting a spin, because then the chat is just going to get flooded with spin. Give me a spin. Give me a spin. All right. Just relax. I'll pick people. I promise I'm going to pick people and I will give spins, okay? I will give spins. Of course, Rosie. Congrats. I don't ask no more. Sesame. Sesame, you've never gotten a spin. Sesame, have you gotten a spin? You ever gotten a spin? You ever gotten a spin, Sesame? Or no? Never? Damn, Sesame. What happened to the couple lovebirds in the chat? I don't know. I don't know. We were talking about it last night. I have no idea. He's playing with me? All right, Sesame. All right. All right, Sesame. $100 cash, Sesame. Damn. Damn. Somebody said no, bro. He was preying on your downfall. Oh my god, bro. I want to say I've been lurking since a little before you caught that massive drop on the monthly. Mad respect for your discipline. This is an amazing live stream. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, NQ Contract Killer. Sesame, you're in the UK, so like I have no idea how I would send you money. You got Wise? You got Wise? You got that? Why don't you offer discounted Discord for us tonight, please? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What's the spin the wheel? Rue, so on the wheel, I got like... So obviously there's like a bunch of nothing, so it could land on nothing, but I have $100 cash, $50 cash, free spin, Apex 50K account, Tradeify 50K account, Take Profit Trader 50K account, Lucid 50K account. So we got a bunch of free accounts and we got some cash as well. So that's what the spin the wheel is for. And I basically just pick random people in the chat. You know, we give spins. Give spins out. Yeah, if you offer discounted premium on copying. Oh, I don't know. Should I do it just for like, just for tonight? We got enough. Yo, don't be mean, Bam. It's crazy. When did you start trading? I started trading almost 8 years ago. Almost 8 years ago. Yo, this thing is really, really slow today. Really, really slow. How many likes are we at, by the way, guys? Do we have enough likes? We have 235 likes, bro. Come on. Like it up, bro. Like up the stream at least. At least like up the stream. You guys want spins? Everybody in here is asking for spins. Nobody is liking the stream. 800 people, almost 900 people, and you guys aren't even liking? Crazy. Like the stream at least, and then I got you guys, all right? Bought a TPT using code key just now, ready for this challenge. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 15-minute fair value gap, guys, actually. Bullish 15-minute fair value gap. Right here. Let's see. Let's see. Hold up. There might be a trade cooking up right now. Bullish 15-minute gap. Hold up. We might have a trade. We might have a trade. Let me lock in. We might have a trade. Let me lock in. Everybody lock in. It didn't hit it yet. It didn't even hit the gap yet. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. This is what it would look like. Wherever we get a change in state, like, I don't know, let's just assume we get it here. Stop loss at whatever low, and then I would TP at that 4-hour Wixie. But ideally, we want a 2-hour trade. Okay? Ideally, we want a 2-hour trade. Even if it's on eval, we want 2-hour, ideally. The wheel needs a balance? No, it does not. The wheel's been giving out non-stop winners. How do you know when an FVG is going to be respected or not? Well, you don't. You don't know that. You just look for an entry model out of it. If there's an entry model coming out of that gap, then you're good. Then you're good. Yeah, wheel is calibrated, bro. Wheel is ready to go. Ready to rumble. Damn, no gap? Come on. Did NQ get this gap? Somebody check. Let me confirm. Because if NQ got this gap, then... Oh, it did. NQ got the gap. Oh, shit. NQ got the fucking gap, boys. I knew it. I fucking knew it. This thing's trying to be sneaky. This thing is trying to be sneaky. Okay, alright. Let's see. I'm going to try to get an entry here in a sec. We can get a closure above this change in state. I'll try it. Stop at the low. We have equal lows on MNQ, but NQ broke this low and pushed into the gap. So... yeah, I mean... I don't really know what's up with that, but... I guess we're gonna try it anyways. We're gonna try it anyways. Alright, I'm in. Stop at the low. And TP is going to be 95.75. Whoa! I wasn't in the group. Fuck, I wasn't in the group. Let me try this again. There we go. Damn it. I wasn't in the group, bro. I thought I was in the group. I wasn't in the group. I almost just cooked myself if that was a loss. Alright, 95.75. 95. I'll just do 96. Yeah, too high. Actually, let's just do 900. All right, there, fine. There we go. This is basically 2R right here. I low-key just lost a little bit of money on that one eval for no reason. Because I didn't have it on a group, but whatever. We ball. We ball. This is a bit weird because NQ is the one that went and took this low, and we have SMT at this low with NQ. MNQ has SMT with NQ. NQ hit the 15-minute gap. MNQ did not. So that's why I'm only doing 5 micros. I'm not going heavier than that on this one. And we'll see. We'll see what it does. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it's fine. This is... we are looking at a... if this goes to stop, we are looking at a $95 stop loss. Low key, we need a size up, gang. That's chump change. Hold on. It's not enough. Okay, there. All right, there. Now we're looking at a $220 loss, okay, to make 450. Okay, fine. That sounds a lot better. That sounds a lot better. Bro, that shit was about... that shit was... I was risking 95 bucks there. That's not... that was not it. I'm just going to keep it 10. I'm going to keep it 10 micros. So one mini. One mini. And we'll just ride out with one mini. That's fine. We'll ride out with one mini. Bro, chasing. There is on MNQ. I'm looking at MNQ. I have NQ pulled up on the side as well. I know it didn't do it on NQ. That's fine. This is evals. It's fine. I'm looking at it, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. I got it, bro. I appreciate it. I'm looking at... NQ's on the other side of this chart. You just don't see it. The one account is going to lose a little bit more now because it's already down. Do MNQ and NQ operate differently? No, usually they don't. It's correlated, right? One's micro, one's mini. So no, they usually don't. But I mean, like, sometimes they'll form like some sort of SMT at the highs or the lows, and you know, that's what'll happen. Are we going to 2K in profit? What do you mean, are we going to 2K in profit? What does that mean? I did hear about nano contracts. Loki, I know a few dudes who could actually benefit from nano contracts. What even is it though? Like, what exactly is the nano contract thing? I don't think I fully understand the nano contracts. Like, is it like 1 micro or what? How exactly does that work? And what's the benefit? 20 cents per? Oh, is it 60 cents? It's 1/10 of a micro? Jesus, bro. There's going to be somebody out there that's going to trade the nano contract. One contract of the nano contract, he's going to change the... There's going to be some trader, I'm telling you. He's going to change the fucking trading view thing. He's going to change it from money to ticks. And then he's going to LARP top and bottom ticks. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. They're going to LARP top and bottom ticks that way. And then they're just... You're not going to see like which contract... You're not going to see if it's MNQ or NQ or the nano contract. You're going to have no idea. I'll make sure to do that. Good idea. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna happen. The trading industry is too... Like the influencers in the trading industry, they're all so scummy that it's too predictable. You just gotta think of the scummiest thing you can do, and that's exactly what's gonna happen, right? So with the nano contract, like, what's the scummiest thing you could do? Change it from money to ticks so nobody knows you're trading a nano contract, and then start LARPing. Somebody's gonna do it, I'm telling you. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. If a trader doesn't show payouts, I don't trust them, to be honest. Here's the thing, bro. I don't think that it should be like... I don't think... Okay, so obviously you're... By the way, took the stop on that. Let me remove the other order up there. We'll wait a little bit to see what this does. I don't think it should be like judged by... I don't think somebody's legitimacy should be judged by have they shown a payout or not, right? Obviously, showing a payout is great. And everybody should be doing that, right? Because if you're a good trader, you should be getting payouts. But I don't think their legitimacy should be judged on, are they showing you payouts? Because there are absolute idiots in this space that can get payouts, right? People accidentally get payouts all the time. TPT is like the easiest firm to get accidental payouts on, because you could just full port some bullshit as soon as you get to the funded and you'll accidentally fucking get a payout. So like, I think personally, it's just them trading live and then you being able to see how they trade is how you kind of make that. That's like kind of the differentiating factor between real or fake for me. Yeah, I got slipped a little bit on those. Whatever, it's fine. I got slipped like 120 bucks actually. Like, good amount of slippage. Not gonna lie, but whatever. It's okay. But yeah. How do you deal with losing days? I feel like losing days for me is just a wasted day. I don't think any day in the market where you're sitting down and at least like observing price action is a wasted day. Because it's, you know, the best analogy that I can think of here is think of like going to the gym, okay? Do you think for the first 6 months of you going to the gym where you're seeing no progress are wasted days? Or do you know that there's something happening in the back that you don't see yet, but you will see? That's what I think. No such thing as a wasted day, bro. Let's just say someone claims to be a good trader, they have a big following, and supposedly they win majority of their trades. How are they not able to show a payout? If they have a big following and they win a majority of their trades, they should absolutely be showing you guys payouts. There's a zero reason at that point to not show payouts, right? But I think, and you guys are the audience, right? So you guys tell me. But I personally think that it is very easy to know if somebody is a legit trader or not a legit trader from watching them trade live. I can watch somebody trade live and listen to their thoughts on the market for less than 30 minutes, and I would know if they are legit or not. I don't think it's difficult to tell nowadays, bro. How do you deal with your win streak days? Do you trade a lot even though you have enough profit? No, bro. I mean, if I get like one nice win for the day, I'm done. You know? Why is TPT easier to pass? What do you mean it's easier to pass? I judged a legit trader on their wheel? Okay, bro. I think a payout is ultimate legitimacy. No, dude, I'm telling you, bro, there are people that accidentally get payouts. Like, I don't think one payout is what should be shown. I think there should be a consistent stream of payouts that are shown. I think then you can make a case for legitimacy. Okay. I don't think one payout or two payouts or three payouts, I don't think that's enough to claim legitimacy. There are influencers that are like starting paid discords off like 5 payouts. Do you guys think that that's enough to start a paid discord? Or try teaching people how to trade? I don't think so. The minute I get a payout, I would be comfortable showing my journey because it proves your skills. I can understand what you're saying. But I've seen way too many accidental payouts to think that one payout equals legit skilled trader. You know? That's what I think. Another change in state here, maybe? What are we doing? What are we doing? In my first month trading, I got an 800 payout and didn't know about trailing drawdown. Yeah, exactly. Not going to lie, I got payouts by just gambling. Exactly my point, bro. Exactly my point. As a profitable trader, do you still backtest and look to add new concept to your system? I don't backtest anymore. Now it's more just forward testing. Sometimes I'll go back and backtest, right? Like the last time I remember backtesting was earlier this year. Actually, no, end of last year, like December coming into January, I backtested. Because I was making some changes to my system. So I backtested that. But I think now for me, it's more forward testing than anything else. Nice trade last night / this AM. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, Chubbs. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I was a DGen back then, but now I'm taking it slow since I'm trading 10 funds at a time. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Good. Maybe I should just gamble to get a payout too. Yeah, but bro, look. Like, do you guys want longevity or do you guys just want some quick money, bro? Like, which one is it? Is this something that you see yourself doing forever? Right? Like, do you see yourself long-term trading? Do you enjoy it that much? Because if you do, then you should be looking for ways to, like, extend your trading career as much as possible, right? By building a good foundation now, not just gambling to get a bunch of payouts. Now, if you're looking for a bunch of quick money, then yeah, sure, like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, do whatever you want. You know? You gamble... No, hold on. You don't even have to delete that, bro. Like, you don't even have to delete that. This kid goes, you gamble your subs money. Another one. We got another one. Can't fix stupid, bro. You can't fix stupid, bro. Some people are just genuinely, like, that dumb, and he's scrolling on YouTube, has no idea who I am, and he decides to leave a dumbass comment. It's alright, man. It happens. It's all good. Another change in state right here. I might get back in. Might try it one more time. Might try it one more time. Okay. Hopefully the slippage isn't, like, as bad this time around. Same TP. TP is the same. TP is not any different. Entry is just a little different. What was the TP again? 895. Okay. Trying it one more time off of that change in state right there. Slipping worse than my clutch. New to Asia session. Is Asia session always this choppy and slow compared to New York? You guys, look, bro. What do you guys think happens after the market makes a 1,000-point move in a day? Do you think the following session also makes another 1,000-point move? No, right? If you have a big move that takes place in the market, chances are it's going to consolidate the following session or the following day. It's going to consolidate a little bit, come down maybe, retrace a bit, whatever. So this session, like before I started the live, or as I started the live, the first thing I said was this session is going to be slow. You know, we made a massive move yesterday, so we're not expecting another massive move here today. Like, can it happen? Yeah, probably. But it's not going to happen. It's more than likely it's just going to chop around, you know? Each day that goes by, we're getting closer to NFP, right? Non-farm payroll is on Friday. So because we're getting closer and closer to NFP, it's going to get lower and lower and lower probability, like more and more and more accumulation. Okay, another pullback. After this, if this trade goes to TP, this will be my last trade. If this trade goes to stop loss, I'll try one more trade and then I'll be done for this session. But, yeah, I don't think... If this one doesn't work, then I think, personally, I think that it's probably not going to do too much this session. In Asia, at least. Maybe New York. Maybe New York it'll make a move, but I don't think Asia it'll make anything. Why aren't you looking for a PDH? Because we have this 4-hour Wixie here. I'm thinking it rejects that. Like, I want to see PDH after we hit this 4-hour gap. Like, I want to see this 4-hour gap and then PDH. I don't know if we get PDH yet. What we could do is we could trim half the position at the 4-hour Wixie and then let the other half run. It just depends on how strong it's going to be, like, as it comes up into that area. You know, let's see. Actually, I'll just, you know what I'll do? I'll cancel that out and I'll manually TP as we get closer up there. So I'll just take 5 micros off if we get up into this area and then I'll hold the other ones. That's what I'll do. That's the best thing to do right now. But let's see what this trade can do. Some rules that new traders should follow in order to become profitable. No more than 3 trades a day maximum. If you're still struggling, I think 2 trades a day maximum. You should have like a very, very clear system, an edge. Okay. And a system would include like your set of rules, whatever your set of rules is, and then your entry model, right? So you should be following that to the T. Whatever it is, follow it to the T. Okay. Don't sit there and focus on your P&L. Okay. Your P&L means absolutely nothing. Okay. Absolutely nothing. So, you know, before you even enter trades, I try to give out this little brain hack. Okay. You guys all have access to this long position and short position tool on TradingView. Okay. You can find them right here. It looks like this and then this, right? Short position, long position. This tool, you take it, you draw it out to whatever trade you're going to take. Okay. You put in however many, the units is how many contracts you're going to take, however much size you have on the table. And you take a look at your risk down here. And on this trade, I'm risking $335, right? If I'm not completely okay with losing $335, I don't take the trade. Very simple. So I know what I'm risking here, and I'm totally okay with losing that. Before I even enter the trade, it's already gone. Okay? So that's how you guys should operate, even as a beginner. Just don't sit there and focus on P&L. Just focus on being a good trader. Focus on trying to sharpen your knife. And sharpen your skills as a trader, and that's it. That's it. Nothing else matters, bro. Nothing else matters. Taking a bunch of losses doesn't matter. Okay? Doesn't matter. It's all data. Like, and that's another thing. Journal. Like, journal everything. You should be journaling every single thing, especially as a beginner. You should be journaling everything. You can pass your evals during Asia session. Yep. I was much more okay with losing before the slippage, but oh well. If you're a new trader, why would you lose money? If you can't carry a demo half a year, don't even trade in your real money. I think that's stupid. I don't think anybody should be trading paper, especially starting off. I think it just sets the wrong expectations, and it does absolutely nothing for you. It does nothing. Okay. The barrier of entry right now to trading is extremely low by going and getting a prop firm account, where you could actually feel real emotions. Okay? You're gonna do bro, I'm telling you, paper trading gets you absolutely nowhere. Okay? Like, if you're trying to like build a system and like backtest or whatever, then you go back in time and backtest your system. You don't forward test paper trading. That's gonna do nothing. It just sets the wrong expectations, bro. People are going to come into the market, paper trading. They're going to be like, yo, holy shit, like, I'm making a bunch of money. This is actually pretty easy. Wow, I don't even feel any emotions. Yeah, I wonder why, buddy. And then you're going to go to a eval, right? You're going to go get your first eval, and you're going to have no idea what went wrong because you've never felt the emotions in your life. That comes from the guy that tried to get affiliate commissions from prop firms. Bro, you're just a moron, bro. Like, you're just an idiot. You don't have to use my code. I'm just saying, I'm speaking generally, right? Don't use my code. Matter of fact, don't use it. Go and get a prop firm account. If you're new, go and get a prop firm account. Don't even use my fucking code. Use somebody else's. I don't give a shit, right? Like, I'm just trying to give you good advice. If you want to be a dumbass, that's fine. Like, you can be a dumbass. It's all good, bro. Like, the thing is, if you know, then you know, right? Some people are just very, very hard-headed in this industry. They learn the hard way. It's okay. Like, it's all right, bro. Let these people learn the hard way. I can almost guarantee you, anybody who tries, like, coming up with these random, like, hot takes, bro, they're probably unprofitable. I can guarantee you, trading has never made, or paper trading has never made anybody profitable. Paper trading is never the answer to you becoming profitable, ever. It's a thing of the past, bro. Like, when I first started trading, I used to paper trade, okay? And I'm telling you guys this from experience. I'm not just saying this shit for no reason. I used to paper trade when I first started, okay? Sure, you can execute in a real market, in real time, whatever. I get that. This is a fact, okay? But, bro, you're not like pushing yourself forward in any way by paper trading. I promise you, you're not. Go buy a fucking 25K Apex account, which is like $19 or some shit. Don't even use my code. Don't use my code. Use what is Apex's like code? I think it's save90. Use code save90, bro. Go buy one and use that. 1 micro, use that. Okay? That way at least you feel some sort of emotions in the market. At least that way you get the same exact result that you would get if you were trading on a real account. So, you know, feel your 20 bucks. Yeah, I'm feel your 20 bucks. Sure, bro. It's not even about like the 20 bucks. It's more or less that you're able to pass and you're able to get a payout from that account. So it changes something psychologically, right? From a paper trading account, you know, when you start that account, you're never going to get a payout from it. You can't withdraw money from a paper account. So psychologically, like it's a very different way of thinking. As soon as you switch to an eval, even if it's 20 bucks, something flips in your brain. And that's why a lot of people can be profitable on paper, but they can't be profitable on an eval. Even though it's still sim money. It's still sim. It's not real, right? All this shit is fake. Even a funded account is fake money. It's not real. But, you know, obviously, like, something flips in your brain for you to be profitable on paper and not profitable on the other. So, is something going on with Take Profit Trader? Yeah, they're having broker maintenance right now, so you can't withdraw. I literally just tried taking a payout on stream just a few minutes ago, and it didn't let me. So we'll try again in a little bit and see what's up. Nice move here, though. Red to green on these 15-minute candles. I made 200K on paper, and I'm in eval jail. Yeah, I know. I know, bro. I was in the same position, bro. I was in the same position. I want to feel no emotions like trading paper when I'm trading a real account. How can I do it? Dude, I think you'll always feel a little bit of emotion, right? Unless you've been doing it for a very, very, very long time, right? This is, like I said, this is now going to be my 8th year trading, okay? And just recently, within the last like 2 years, am I now getting to the point where I'm genuinely just emotionless about the P&L point of it. Or a P&L aspect of trading, okay? So it takes a very, very long time to get to that point, and it's different for everybody. Whatever clicks in your brain is different for everybody, okay? So, you know, like for me, I was doing little things to kind of like, I guess, as a band-aid, right? I was changing the P&L here. I was changing it from money to ticks, which obviously this helps a lot. I think one of the things that helped me like more than anything was the long position, short position thing that I showed you guys earlier about just like accepting the loss before you even take the loss. And I realized that me chasing this P&L right here, me chasing this number means absolutely nothing and is going to get me nowhere. And the only thing that's going to help me get somewhere is practicing better execution, practicing better trading, practicing being right about my bias, practicing my rules, whatever the case is, like whatever the case might be, anything that can like contribute to you becoming a better trader, you practice that. That's what's going to basically attract the money to you. Okay. You chasing this number isn't going to make it any easier to make money. In fact, it's going to make it harder. When you worry about P&L so much, it makes it infinitely more difficult for you to make money trading. And this is a case in just life in general. If you chase money, you will genuinely make less money. Okay? It's weird the way it works. Chasing money will make you less money. Chasing success, right, in whatever you're doing, chasing like just being the best at what you do, okay? And chasing perfection, that is going to make you a lot of money when you're not even worried about the money portion of it. So that's it. That's all you guys got to do, bro. Just worry about like becoming a better trader. Esau, bro. Esau, I appreciate you, man. What I do is set my profit and stop loss and just let it do what it do. If you lose, then you lose. If you win, then win. Yeah, exactly, bro. One of my good friends, Desi, he says this all the time. I heard this from him, but you don't get any smarter when you're in a trade, okay? You don't get any smarter when you're in a trade, right? In fact, you probably get dumber, okay? So if you plan out the trade, then let it fucking play out, bro. Let it play out. People ask me all the time whenever I'm in a trade like this, right? You guys see how this trade is going from green to red to green to red? People are going to be like, I guarantee you, just give it a little bit. Somebody's going to come in the chat and be like, yo, bro, why don't you just close it? Yo, bro, why don't you just take the $200 profit? Like, why, what are you doing? Yo, bro, it's red. Like, why don't you just like close it for $35 red instead of letting it go all the way to your stop loss? But people will ask me questions like that all the time. Like, that's just like, listen, look. All right, now you guys are fucking trolling. But yeah, look, just let the trade play out. Let the trade play out. All right. How many accounts does he go through in a month? Like, are you blowing every account? You guys know something? The only accounts that I've ever blown, by the way, here on stream, the only accounts that I've blown on this stream publicly is 10 Lucid evals. In the last 2 months, actually in the last 3 months, the only accounts I've blown is 10 Lucid evals. That's it. I had a set of TPTs, 5 set of TPTs that we took from eval to payout. Didn't blow those, right? So listen, if you're here, you'll see. If you're here, you'll see. What do you mean why though? What kind of fucking question is that? What do you mean why though? Why are you not active on IG? I don't know, bro. I just lost the love to like post content, man. I lost the love to like post content like that. I'll probably will post like more soon, but it's not gonna be like, I don't know, man. I just don't want to make trading content, bro. I genuinely just don't want to make like, or for Instagram and TikTok at least. I'm probably not going to do trading shit on TikTok and Instagram because I just don't want to be associated with the traders on those apps anymore, bro. Yeah, maybe car content, maybe. I don't know. We'll see, man. You blew because of the Michigan curse? This is true. It was the Michigan curse. Yeah, I went to Michigan, bro, and the whatever was in the air just cooked me. You blew Apexes too? I'm talking in the last 3 months. Apexes I haven't traded in since last year. Or actually maybe like earlier this year. But I didn't blow those. I passed them. I have all 20 passed. What's your Sharp ratio? The fuck is a Sharp ratio? Passed a 150 Lucid Pro. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. How many funds do you trade? Whatever the max the firm allows is. Homeless guy in Michigan put a spell on you? Bro, I know. Something, bro. Somebody did something in Michigan. Thought of getting into photography or nah? No, not really. Not really. Uncle Hoodie, you can't execute on TradingView. You have to execute on Tradeovate. If you are copy trading with Tradeovate, you have to to you have to copy trade on trade of 8. Execute there. Key, where do you live? Do you want my social security as well? You know my EIN number as well? Like, what's next, bro? Got you, but it shows up on TradingView. It shows up on TradingView because I'm logged into the account. When we move to FL, I'll film all your car content. All right, bet, bro. Yo, Bam. Fuck. You know what I just... Bam, you didn't take any videos with that camera, did you? You only took pictures, huh? What's your VIN for your McLaren? I need it for scientific purposes. New here, don't know how you deal with all the madness. I don't either, man. Sometimes I surprise myself, bro. If you execute a stop loss on TradingView, we'll also go on all 8. If you don't execute on trade of 8, it's not going to copy trade. 9, what's good, bro? What up, 9? Yo, VC later, guys. VC after stream. Premium VC after stream. With movie this time. I don't know. We could watch a movie if you guys want. You guys want to watch a movie? We could do that. The Tuesday night. Might as well. If you could pick either Asia or New York forever, which one? Asia. Interstellar. I will be live in New York for tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, there is one more John Wick left. This is true. To which we should look first, the DOL or direction of the market? The drawn liquidity determines the direction of the market. They go hand in hand. Thanks for what you do, man. Would have given up a long time ago without your late night Asia talks. Of course, bro. Of course. Of course, man. This is why I love doing this, bro, because if I can help even one person, it makes it worth it for me. Thanks for all the teaching you do working on my third funded. Nice extra income. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go. You always operate live in Asia? Yeah, I do. And I love you. I love you too, Dylan. I'm telling you, bro, close the position. You're in the green. I've made more money with you from your free streams, dude. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. I do live stream Asia every day, yes. Guys, for those of you guys who are new here, I live stream Asia every single day, 9:30 p.m., okay? Every single day, 9:30 p.m., I'm here for Asia. I'm also here for New York at 9:15 to 9:20 a.m. Eastern as well. I'm glad I found you yesterday. Yesterday was your first stream? It's a good first stream. Can you imagine there's people open and close the trades based on people streaming? I can't afford the premium. It's more than my month's salary. How can I learn from you? Bro, right here on YouTube for free. Through just the videos and the live streams. Check my last question. Hold on, let me see. Trader Chubbs. Wait, let me just open up your... Why is Sesame, what are you doing? Why are you... Sesame, why are you muting him? Key, in your journey, did you know or feel when you were close to becoming profitable? Yeah, I did. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. Terrell, what's up? Just subscribed for a stream today. Let's go. Hell yeah, bro. Why 9:30 when Tokyo starts at 8 p.m.? Because 10 p.m. we have a 4-hour open, and I trade the 4-hour power of 3. No, Sesame, he asked a question. He did ask a question. Main reasons you prefer Asia over New York? I think that Asia overall is a lot easier to trade. Granted, it's a lot slower, but that doesn't really affect me. It's a lot easier to trade. It moves the same as New York in terms of like price action, respecting PDRAs and respecting the drawn liquidity and whatever. Also, 9 times out of 10, the high or low of day is in either Asia and London, right? So it's very, very easy to trade a daily expansion if you're primarily trading Asia. I think as a beginner, Asia is actually the better session to trade than New York, right? I think New York kind of sets like the wrong expectation for a beginner because it moves so quick. So you can make a lot of money very, very quickly, right? And it's almost like a dopamine fix that you get as a newer trader. Asia is very, very slow. So it forces you to be patient, you know, like you have to be patient. That is like very, very priceless when you're first starting. Like learning patience as your number one lesson, the first lesson that you learn is patience. You know, that's a good way to start, right? Because 99% of trading is patience. So, you know, I think it's better for that reason. You know, it's a lot easier, man. Overall, it's just a lot easier. What's up, Mild Painting, brother? What's up, bro? What's good? Did you ever test a lot of indicators at the beginning? Yeah, I used to use a bunch of indicators in the beginning, yeah. New York spikes the cortisol? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You can't create OCO on Trade-Evate if you're copy trading. You can only do it if you're not copy trading. What's your view on the 2 4-hour FVGs below? Can we target those today? I would like for us to go to those today and then get a move out of those. Yeah, for sure. Potential TP 895.75, the 4-hour Wixie. I would like to take half off there and then kind of see where this goes from there. Oh, you can on Trade-Evate? I thought you couldn't. Somebody said you can't use bracket orders if you're copy trading. Somebody else add to this, whoever knows. Because I never used bracket orders on Trade-Evate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah, I didn't think so. Good morning from Tokyo. What's up, man? Do you think this pump was due to the yen carry trade that US also supported? I don't really know, like, the fundamentals of the pump. I'll be honest with you, Musashi. I just knew that it was going to pump based on the chart. The fundamentals to me don't really matter as much. Tutorial on how to copy trade through Trade-Evate? Okay, sure. You ready? I'm gonna show you right now, okay? Okay, here we go. All right, look. This is what you're gonna do. You log into your Trade-Evate. Cool, W. Right here, you're going to see all of your accounts that you have. You go to manage groups. You hit this plus button. You create a group. Okay. You're going to see all of your available accounts. Okay. Whatever accounts you want to copy trade, you take them and then you drag them here. Okay. Like this. Once you have them done, you click save and then get out of it. Then you go over here, you go to your lead account, whatever your lead account is going to be, okay? Mine is, I'm just trading the evals here, so this is my lead account, this 4995, okay? Cool, I have that selected. Once I have that selected, I go and I hit my account group, okay? Cool, W. Now I have my lead account, and then it's gonna say plus, and then your account group name. Right here, you're gonna see your account, all of your accounts right here, and then 20 is each, so I wanna trade 1 mini on these, right? So I would have 40 up here because 1 mini times 4 is 40, right? 10 micros per 40, right? If I want to do 5 micros per, I would do 20. So you have to multiply all of these contracts, whatever contracts you have, and then your final number is going to be up here, okay? Like the collective amount of contracts that you're trading is going to be up here. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's how you copy trade on TradeBait. Congrats, now you know. Did you ever work a 9 to 5? Yeah, bro, I worked multiple 9 to 5s. I started working 9 to 5s in high school, man. Or not in high school, but like I was part-time doing work in high school. And then right out of high school, I went straight into the workforce. I am still expecting a drop after hitting 895. For now, yeah, I think so. But let's see. Might not. I assume that's the same way with NinjaTrader. I'm not sure. I don't use NinjaTrader. I actually hate NinjaTrader. I despise NinjaTrader. Like their web platform, I hate it, bro. I hate it. Do you use AI for trading? I don't use AI for trading, no. Why is the target 895? It's a 4-hour Wixie. Table of accounts at the bottom. Fuck, I gotta show you guys that now too. You see this up here? This plus button? Click the plus button, and then it's gonna say accounts. You see where it says accounts right here? Hit accounts. Okay, and that shows you your distance to drawdown. It shows you your open whatever. So like you just click the settings thing, and then these are your settings. So this is what I have in there. Make sure you have distance to drawdown because this shows you how much distance to drawdown that you have. I love the bracket features on NinjaTrader app. Must check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like using the platform. Reason to start trading. My reason to start trading, dude, I was always into like entrepreneurship from a very, very young age. And once I got into the workforce working 9 to 5s, I realized very quickly that that shit was not for me. And that's not what I wanted to do. Like, I did not want to go to college and, you know, like go into corporate America and like, you know what I mean? Like I had no interest in doing that. I would have rather like tried a million different things and failed than do that. So, you know, I tried a bunch of stuff. I tried a lot of things. I tried like drop shipping, like the stuff that everybody used to do back then. I used to resell shoes. That was my first thing. Actually, my first ever thing was reselling candy. I used to resell candy. Then I used to resell shoes. Then I tried doing drop shipping. And then I tried trading. And trading was the only one where I felt like attached to it. I was like, yo, I really, really enjoy this. Like, I really love this. And that was it. I stuck to it. Once I found out that I loved it, I was like, I'm going to make this work no matter what. There's just, from the start, there was just a very, very delusional self-belief that I had in myself that I think everybody should have, which I think is crucial to success in anything that you do. You have to have this delusional self-belief, because if you don't, the second you have a little bit of doubt in yourself, or you try going for a plan B and plan C and whatever, that's when things start to go downhill, right? I was all in. All my eggs were in one basket, bro, as much as they tell you not to do that shit. Okay, every egg was in one basket. I was all in. I knew from the start when I first started trading, okay, before I even made a single dollar, when I was still losing money, I knew I was going to make a lot of money doing exactly this. And that's what I did. The second you have to have, like, the second you guys start, like, feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever bullshit ass emotions that, like, people go through, like, whenever you guys are losing, I know that it's easy as a human being to think, like, oh, you know, you get really discouraged. Or I think it's actually a lot easier now to get discouraged because you can be in a losing trade, or you could have a terrible day, and then you can go on the internet and you can see, like, hundreds or thousands of people making a shitload of money, you know, and it can be very, very discouraging. So I think that if you don't have this, like, self-belief, you will just become a statistic and you'll quit. There is no other option but to, like, have this self-belief that you're gonna make it at the end of the day. You know what I think? Here's what I think, bro. I think that if you're one of the people that has been doing this for even, I would say, 6 months to a year, not very long, right? If you've been doing this for even that long, this is for you, because there are not a lot of human beings on this planet that could do what we do, okay? That can press a bunch of buttons and, like, deal with losing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, okay? Or making thousands and thousands of dollars. To the average person, bro, a regular trading loss could be devastating, bro. When I first started trading, not when I first started trading, but when I became profitable, right? It was my early years of profitability. I realized $89,000 in one day, okay? $89,000. There are people on this earth that would no longer want to live after that, okay? So, like, for really anybody to be taking losses like that and still showing up day after day after day, this is 100% meant for you, okay? Because if it wasn't, you would have quit by now. Just think about it, bro. If it wasn't for you, you would have quit by now. So if you've been doing this for a while and you're still here and you're unprofitable, but you're still showing up every day trying to make it work, there's something that's keeping you here, right? So, you know, like, don't be here and like get all discouraged in yourself and, like, try to, like, quit or whatever the case might be. You know, I promise you, you will know very, very early on if trading is not for you. If it's not for you, you're going to know very early on, okay? So if you're one of those people that's here and you're showing up and you're still trading, it is for you and you need to keep going, okay? Because if you keep going, I'm going to tell you the inevitable result. The inevitable result. This is not a question. I'm not telling you that it's not going to happen, or, like, I'm not telling you that, you know, there's a question about if it's going to happen or not. There's a 100% guarantee, if you keep doing it, that you will make it, right? 100% guaranteed. If you just keep going, you will make it at some point. So, you know, just keep going, bro. What's your alternative? What's the alternative? Please tell me. Your guy, bro, the people are like, you guys don't realize how blessed you guys are to be in this position, because your alternative is what everybody else's reality is. Okay? Everybody else is working a 9-to-5. They're working regular jobs. They went to college. That's their life. That's their reality. But that's your alternative, okay? So, I mean, what's it going to be, bro? Like, you have nothing to lose. You genuinely have nothing to lose, right? You lose a little bit of money. Okay, cool. Everybody loses money, right? Everybody loses money. You don't get any better without losing money. You only get better by losing money. So, Yeah, that's my TED talk for you. By the way, we pushed up into this high right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop loss on all of these to break even. We're going to go BE. Oop. I meant to put 40. We are going to go BE on this trade and just watch the rest. It's free. This man needs to be studied. These speeches are actually so insane. Nobody out here doing this. You're truly amazing. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Do you ever have in-person meetups? We just had one. When was it, guys? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. We just had one on Sunday. My TP is, well, I don't have like a hard TP here. It's just going to be like manual TP, but I'm looking for 895 and then possibly TP after that. Three to 4 vids into the Learnly stuff. I've gotten all the questions correct so far. Feeling good. Let's go. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Love to see it. Can you do a video on trading options? Maybe. I don't really trade options as much anymore, so I'm not sure if I would do that. Is there a way I could enter on this? Bro, personally, I would only enter on a 15-minute gap. And we don't have another one here, so I would just chill. This is also not the real move, Isao. Isao the boss, this is not the real move. We're trading essentially a part of the manipulation leg right now. The real move is going to take place, in my opinion, from this 4-hour gap. I want to see that 4-hour gap and then a move up. So I am under the impression that this thing is going to reject up here somewhere. It's going to reject. It's going to go down into the 4-hour gap and then up from there. Okay. I don't think this 4-hour delivers to the high. So don't worry about missing this move because it's not the real move anyways. All right. Just chill. Just relax. I feel like I should do more, I feel like I should do more, what's it called? Psychology videos, you know? I enjoy doing, like, psychology stuff. But, yo, I swear, like, when I sit down here with you guys and you guys, like, ask me psychology-related questions, like, it's very easy for me to, like, go off on, like, a little rant and, like, give you guys my thoughts on psychology. But when I actually sit in front of a camera, it's a lot harder. I don't know. Like, it's, dodgy Discord. Bro, this guy. Yeah, bro. Yo, MXYTB. Whenever you spam, it really makes me want to answer your question. So if you spam a little bit more, I would definitely be more enticed to answer your question. Like, few more spam messages, and I'll probably answer your question. W-Trade, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. I'm out. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Powell's coming on soon. Guys, guess who I have coming in the premium on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern? We have Desi coming in, and he's gonna do a lesson for you guys, which I think would be a good time. I think that'll be a great time. So Desi's gonna come, and he's gonna give you guys a psychology lesson as well. And he's one of my good friends that has made a fuck ton of money trading, and he's the only other person that I know that's like, he has a psych like on point. Like, he's very, very, very good. So he's gonna come on, he's gonna do one, and then Powell's gonna come on after him. He's gonna do one as well. But yeah, it is going to be recorded. Yeah. Yep. Been grinding at this the past year. So with ups and downs, I definitely know this is my ticket to financial freedom for me and my kids. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Does he have a YouTube? Yeah, it's like Dhesi, Desi Trades. There is no other way. That's how I feel. Good, bro. That's how you should feel, honestly. If you feel any different, right? If you feel anything other than that, then, you know, there's probably a good chance that you might have thoughts about quitting, or, you know, you'd be more enticed to quit. But if you feel like that, then you definitely aren't going to, right? If it's the only way, you're definitely not going to quit. How many trades you will take for a day? Like 3 max, bro. 3 max. I gotta make 40 bucks to beat consistency. That's gonna be the hardest 40 bucks you will ever make. Make $400 in an hour, not going back to making 400 in a week. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. I don't think it's possible to... And I said this like a few streams ago. We were talking about this. The same exact thing came up. But like, bro, I think that trading will just... Or really making like money online in general, but especially trading, because it's incredibly easy to just make this money once you know what you're doing. But like, bro, how can you go to a regular job after you make trading money? How? It's not possible, bro. You would be so, like, it would be devastating to go from pressing buttons and making this money to working your ass off for a week straight and making this money, right? It'd be devastating. I've had to do that, right? I made a bunch of money trading, and then I lost all the money, and then I went back to a job. It was the worst. It's the most humbling experience that you can ever have, right? That's why I try to give you guys as much advice as possible, because, bro, I genuinely feel like I've been through it all. Like, yo, the trading gods were so against me. Like, they did not want me to be trading, bro. I swear to God, like, I went through the worst with this shit, you know, in order to make it work. So, yeah, I mean, it's very, very difficult to, like, go back to a regular job, man. I have my own plumbing business. I'm starting to get into trading, and I hate it every day that I have to go do plumbing. It's hard. Yeah, exactly, bro. It's not even about it being hard, bro, because trading is hard too, but it's hard in its own way. It's not hard in the sense that you got to go and, like, actually bust your ass at work, right? It's not anything like blue collar, right? But, like, you know, it's hard on your mind. It's mentally very, very draining. I'm in medicine and yet I'm learning. Hell yeah. How long have you been trading until you're consistent, profitable, and trade full time? I became profitable after about 1.5 years. I didn't go full time till I was 3 years in. And now I'm starting my 8th year trading. So, been full time for about 5 years. Is it bad? I'm a sales manager, make well over 100K a year. My wife as well, yet still want to learn and make more money on the side. No, bro. Why would that be bad? That's good. Bro, that's never a bad thing. Like, wanting more for yourself and your family, why would you ever think that that's a bad thing? I think that's the reason why most people come to side hustles like trading, right? Because they want more for themselves and their family. Like, 100K a year is great, bro, right? Like, 100K a year is good money. But you guys got to think about the economy that we're in. Like, actually, no, you said well over 100K a year. I mean, sales manager, you're definitely making well over 100K a year. But yeah, bro, there's no sense in, like, just kind of settling, in my opinion. Like, I think you should always want more, and you know, because you can't ever be like, I don't think that there is a way that you can genuinely just be content with materialistic things. Like, you have to be content with things other than materialistic shit. Right? In terms of, like, materialistic shit, you're gonna get, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get a bunch of money, you're gonna get a house. Okay, cool. Then you're gonna get a bunch of cars. Okay, cool. Give it a few months, give it a few years. You're going to be sick of the cars, and you're going to want a nicer, newer, bigger house, okay? It's just a never-ending cycle. You're always going to want more in terms of materialistic things. So, what if you make 200 a year at a W-2 but want trading to be your whole thing? I mean, you have more than enough money to like back your trading career. So, you can, I mean, it's probably very easy for you to like start trading. At 200K a year, bro, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't rush into going full-time trading. Going full-time trading for me was like very, very scary. Because my job, so I was a car salesman, and I had like multiple different jobs inside of a dealership. I used to be in service. I used to be parts. My last job before I went full-time was a car salesman, right? And it was very, very, bro, it was a breeze. Like I had a very, very easy job. I had a nice deal with my manager because I gave him a trade and he made a bunch of money on it. So he let me skip out on the 9:30 a.m. sales meeting, which is when I was trading. So I would take that 30 minutes that they were in the sales meeting from 9:30 to 10 to trade. And, you know, it was very easy, bro. It was very, very easy. So what I ended up doing is I took 2 weeks vacation, except I didn't go on vacation. I stayed at home and I was basically trading full time for those 2 weeks just to see how it would be, see if I would like it and, you know, see what it was all about. And I realized, wow, this is way better and I love this. And I want to do this. So I basically just saved up enough money as basically like an emergency fund, right? Like in case everything went to shit, I would have a little bit of money to survive for like at least 2 to 3 months where I can go get another job. Okay. And once I did that, I quit. Yeah, I didn't really like think about it too much. Put in my 2 weeks and I was out of there. I'm a senior director at a tech company and I still enjoy trading. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. I don't think you need to quit your job, whatever job you have, like, especially if you have like a nice, like decent job. I don't think there's any reason to quit your job if you can manage both job and trading. Trading is something that doesn't take a lot of time. Like it doesn't take a lot of time to actually sit here and place trades. Obviously it takes time to learn, but it doesn't take time to actually place the trades. So it's very easy after you learn. I keep trying to fade moves. How do I change that paradigm? For example, my levels I have here, I would look for shorts most of the session, whereas I could have longed the little pullbacks. How? Well, look, Jamie Riley, I was initially looking for shorts here as well. It's just, bro, everybody's models, like whatever model you have is different from my model, okay? My model, I was looking for shorts up here. Ask the rest of this chat, bro. We came up here into this area. I was looking for shorts because I want to see this 4-hour fair value gap, and then I want to see longs from here. So I was looking for shorts. However, my model presented an entry inside of this 15-minute fair value gap. So I was able to take that entry model, right? My model is like very, very mechanical. It obviously has a little to do with bias, but it more than anything, it is very, very, very mechanical. It's like I have a checklist. If the checklist is checked off, if everything on the checklist is checked off, boom, bro, I'm in the trade, right? There's not a lot of thinking that goes into it besides my daily bias. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at, you know? I saw the trade pop up. It wasn't here before, and it popped up, and I took it, and that was it. But if your system is saying to short, and you would have only been looking for short, I don't think your system is bad, and I was doing the same thing. So you're good. Yeah, we did have SMT there inside of that 15-minute. I'm a physical therapist, quit 5 months ago to study, running on savings, wife's holding it down in the meantime. Well, see, like, now you have more of a reason to make it work. You know, you got more of a reason to make it work. For me, like, I didn't have anything like that, you know, and I was very fortunate to have found trading when I was young. So I didn't have a family, and, like, I didn't have people depending on me, right? I was very, very fortunate to have, and the timing was amazing. But for me, I basically took a break from college, right? I come from an immigrant household, and if you know anything about immigrant households, like, education and college is number one, right? It's the most important thing in the world. So I took a break from college, right? I didn't go to college for a little bit. And I decided that I would try to make trading work while I was not going to college. And so I went a full year, trading wasn't working, and, you know, I had nothing to show, right? I had nothing to show for the last year that I had been doing this, and I got not a single dollar to show for it. So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, like, everybody, I think, has their own, like, you know, their own little story, their own motivation, whatever it might be. But I think it's important to have something like that where that keeps you motivated and keeps you going, because you are going to feel like quitting at sometimes. You know, you're 100% going to feel like shit sometimes. Get out this trade, bro. See, I told you guys, bro. I told you guys. What do you recommend for someone who's receiving their first payouts? How should I diverse my payouts to keep growing? You should be using your payout money to get more accounts, right? To get more accounts that you can use to get more payouts, to get your maximum max allocation, whatever it might be. You should be using payout money for that. You should not be using pocket money like that you're going out for, okay? That you're working for. Use your payout money, buy more accounts, get more funded accounts, copy trade them, get bigger payouts, right? Get max allocation, then keep like 30% away for taxes, 30 to 40%, keep it away for taxes, and the rest of it, do whatever you want with it. Stop break even on that trade, by the way, guys. This thing still did not go to the 4-hour Wixie. I mean, I knew it was going to deliver like shit, though, so it's not a big deal. We'll let it deliver like shit. 30 minutes, midnight open. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I know there's a bunch of questions that I didn't answer. I did serve in the army, yes. I know there's a bunch of questions that I did not answer. So pop by in the New York stream. I'll see you guys in the New York stream. Or tomorrow, Asia. I'll see you guys there. Okay. That's all I have for you guys. Love you all. Thanks for stopping by. And see you guys in the next stream. Peace out.